Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. I finally had the opportunity to sit down and binge watch the hit British TV comedy series Chewing Gum, which gained international notoriety in 2015. I knew that this show was very queer-coded when I watched a few of the episodes before, but I didn't realize how much great representation there was in this series for black gay men until I sat down and watched the show in its entirety. The series was only on for 2 seasons, but it launched so many black actors' careers further in film and TV, and this film put the hilarious Michaela Cole on the map. Michaela Cole has always been a part of the broader LGBTQ community, identifying as aromantic, and she does an incredible job playing the awkward and outspoken Tracy, who fights for the entire series to lose her virginity. But throughout the entire series, there are interesting black gay characters who all go through their own story arcs and character development. From the beginning of this series, Tracy is living with her conservative mother, who is an aspiring pastor, and Tracy's engaged to be married to Ronald, a conservative young man who is clearly not attracted to Tracy at all. I didn't recognize that John Macmillan, or Prince Lenor from House of Dragon, was from Chewing Gum, but I recognized him now and realized this actor has now played at least 2 groundbreaking black gay characters in British cinema. John Macmillan as Ronald is absolutely hilarious. He's so snide, snarky, and snooty, and being religious and saved is the perfect cover for closeted gay men to not want to have any affection towards their girlfriends. It makes total sense that Tracy's mother loves Ronald, her fiance, because they are both obnoxiously religious, and her strict house rules are the reason why Tracy and her younger sister, Cynthia, are so sheltered and repressed. There's other interesting gay characters in this series like Ola, the local sex-positive queen who lives in Tracy's apartment complex and is very social with all the other neighbors in their complex. I love that in this series we are put front and center in a working-class British neighborhood, but the black gay men in this series aren't too concerned with homophobia. It takes Tracy several episodes to figure out why her boyfriend would rather pray and treat her like dirt than be intimate with her. In one hilarious moment when they're talking, Tracy realizes and says, "But you hate me." And he replies, "So? I like you more than all the others." Tracy then looks around Ronald's room and realizes all the pictures of Jesus are incredibly muscular and sweaty, with Jesus doing construction work, and she finally realizes why she can't have intimacy with her fiance. Tracy's bestie Candace has a longtime boyfriend who lives with her named Aaron, but Candace constantly gets onto him about being a pushover and not tough enough for her. It took me a minute to realize that I'd seen the actor who played Aaron before in a series I've previously discussed on the channel, Queers, a British miniseries that tells historic monologues of queers throughout British history. Cadif Kerwin, who plays Aaron in Chewing Gum, plays a Caribbean immigrant in 1940s Britain who is telling his story in a pub during World War II. For more stories like those, please check out our TV playlist. In this series, Aaron is straight, but in real life, British Montserratian actor Cadif Kerwin is an out gay man. This man is so well built, and there's a hilarious scene where the neighborhood girls and gays get together for a dildo party, and Aaron strips down for the ladies to give them a dance. One of the great things about this series is all the nice butts we get to see. I'm here for on-screen nudity. Thank you, Mr. Kerwin, and all the other bare bum men in Chewing Gum. So besides the gay characters and the gay actors, there's also cameos throughout the series of other iconic black gay Brits, including a cameo from our girl Cynthia Erivo. There's also a cameo from the incredibly popular and talented gay pop singer and songwriter Emanike. I've mentioned Emanike's work on the channel that you can find on the music playlist. Not only does he have his own hits, he's written hits for Beyonce, Little Mix, and many other pop acts. There's a hilarious scene where Tracy has realized Ronald is gay, but he's now dating her younger sister. And no matter how much Tracy tries to tell her that Ronald is gay, Cynthia is determined to marry Ronald. So Tracy, Candace, and Aaron devise a plan to see if Ronald is gay by sending Aaron to Ronald's bachelor party to hit on him. The most hilarious part of the bachelor party was the game of arm wrestling when they both are grunting in ecstasy as they try to beat each other and the tension builds. Aaron tries his best to get somewhere with Ronald, but he shuts him down, only for Aaron to catch Ronald with another one of his friends after the party. In an embarrassing meltdown, Ronald finally comes out of the closet at the wedding, but his problem becomes that now he's just a narcissistic gay man instead of a narcissistic closeted man. I was shocked to see that after the messing wedding, Ronald does snag himself a black boyfriend, a cute young man named Cleveland, but even after that, we realize that Ronald is cheating on Cleveland with other guys. Cleveland bonds with Cynthia over the fact that they were both lied to by Ronald. Another funny but messy black gay storyline in this series is when Ola and Tracy join Candace and Aaron on a family vacation, and Ola runs into another gay couple on the train. This disabled white guy and his young black boyfriend invite Ola over for drinks, and I know exactly where this storyline was headed because I've lived it. When Ola gets there to their house, the white gentleman puts the moves on Ola when his partner steps out of the room and the two start going at it. But once his boyfriend comes back from his walk, Ola freaks out and kidnaps the man by accident. It took him way too long to realize that there was no scandal and that both the husbands were just playing out a fantasy and that their relationship was open. There were so many hilarious storylines in this series, and though Tracy's character drove me crazy throughout watching this, I thoroughly enjoyed this series, and I'm elated that there were so many great representations of black gay men from the African and Caribbean diaspora in this series. Big up yourself, my black gay Brits. But how did you all enjoy this series? Chewing gum. Sound off in the comments.